And now, may I request everyone to please rise for the singing of the Ankileng National High School hymn.
The trails of Sagada proudly stands our alma mater, Ankileng high we dearly call her, and will cherish her forever. All hail Ankileng high, your flame of wisdom shines throughout the land. We make our stand as we heed to your call. May the good Lord ever bless thee, sustain thee and uphold thee, as we joyfully proclaim your name, our beloved Ankileng high. With your poor you call and gather, as you lead to make them better. With the love and care you offer, standing firm they raise your banner. All hail Ankileng high, your flame of wisdom shines throughout the land. We make our stand as we heed to your call. May the good Lord ever bless thee, sustain thee and uphold thee, as we joyfully proclaim your name, our beloved Ankileng high.
Before the closing remarks of our school head, Reverend Patrick Matthew Biputen, may we have Dr. Dalumi Dalugpukloy, the Department of Education Medical Officer, for announcements and updates on COVID-19.
To our beloved principal, to our beloved teachers and support staff, to our dear parents and stakeholders, to our dear graduates, a pleasant morning to everyone. It would be truly nice if we can be with you as we celebrate a very joyful occasion and as we see you hurdle another milestone in your life. However, circumstance would not allow us to. Today, I am tasked to share the minimum health requirements needed this time. I will be sharing a short presentation taken from AO 2020-0015. In here, I will be discussing 4 points. The first one is to increase our physical and mental resilience. Second, reduce transmission. Third, reduce contact. And fourth is to reduce duration of illness. As you can see, they mentioned the first one, beginning with ourselves, because truly this fight or battle can be won if we start within ourselves. So the first one is to increase physical and mental resilience. How do we do this? As shown in the infographics, we eat nutritious and well-cooked food, drink plenty of fluids, especially water, at least 8 glasses a day. We have adequate rest, at least 8 hours of sleep each day. We prohibit smoking, and if we are smokers, stop. A very good example of those who stop is our beloved principal, Sir Patrick. And we also include indiscriminate spitting of mama and have a daily dose of our exercise. Another is to practice respiratory hygiene and cough etiquette. We can do this by using the inner portion of our elbow or using a tissue to cover our nose and mouth when we sneeze or cough. After coughing or sneezing, it is prudent that we wash our hands. We wash our hands with soap and water at least 20 seconds. If there is no wash facility available, we can also use alcohol or hand sanitizer. Another is the promotion of a mental health. Our mental health is also very, very important because as WHO said, there is no health without mental health. So during this time where stress levels are high, anxiety levels are high, we choose to be more understanding, kind, more patient to one another. The division office came up with a Facebook page in partnership with YFD, HRD, DRR, and School Health and other GCs or guidance counselors. We came up with a Facebook page named Tangkalian, wherein you can share your thoughts, feelings. We can also assess your stress. We provide remote PFA. We have different mental health providers. You can choose from any one of us. So if there is a need to refer, we can also refer. The second one is to reduce transmission. By reducing the exposure of our vulnerable individuals, our senior citizen, individuals with underlying health conditions, our pregnant women. Therefore, there is also the provision of alternative working arrangement wherein the staff is reduced by 50%, especially if there is a limited space in our offices. It cannot also be overemphasized the hand washing and taking care of our personal hygiene. It also, as you can see here, it says we avoid touching men over our mouth, eyes, and nose. We also practice environmental hygiene, disinfecting frequently touched surfaces with alcohol or chlorine-based disinfectants. It's such a pity that we cannot see your beautiful and handsome faces because of our face masks, but it is a requirement that we use personal protective equipment like face masks, face shields, and the like. The third one is to reduce contact by practice physical distancing. It says here at least 1 meter apart. Or better, 2 meters or 6 feet apart. As mentioned earlier, modified work structures and schedules and alternative work arrangements. The third is to limit non-essential services. The government, our health workers remind us to stay at home, so as to avoid unnecessary exposure. And if we need to go out, we practice the earlier tips mentioned. Another is the restriction of gatherings. Sayang kasi it is a very joyous occasion for sanay tayong Pilipino that we share we celebrate through food with our loved ones, neighbors, classmates. So during this time, I think we cannot. It's best to avoid. The last one is to reduce duration of infection. Let us be honest of our symptoms, be honest of our travel history. It says here, early detection and isolation of symptomatic individuals will help us avoid the spread of the infection. As we can see, in establishments, offices, there is a temperature scanning at the entry points and symptom monitoring through filling up of our health declaration document. So these are the 4 minimum health requirements required of us. Again, paulit-ulit na lang, pero sa paulit-ulit, sana sundin natin. So let us remain cooperative and be vigilant so as to keep Mountain Province COVID-free. Thank you, and to our graduates, congratulations again, and good luck to your future endeavor.
Finally, may we have Reverend Patrick Matthew B. Pulten, our school head, to formally close the moving up and graduation ceremony of Ankileng National High School, school year 2019-2020.
To our benefactors, patrons, parents and guardians, to the officials and officers of our local government units, which include the different barangays and the Sagada municipal government, to the members of the faculty, the different sectors who are dedicated supporters of the school, and to the completers and graduates. Please accept my greetings for this morning and my felicitations and congratulations to all of us, for without you, this occasion may not have been a reality. It is very sad that we have to celebrate such occasion as this in the absence of face-to-face contacts with one another, exchanging hugs among relatives and friends, and maybe shaking hands with one another. For today, we cannot help but to shake our heads and say, sayang, dahil lang kasi sa COVID-19, we now have a limited expression of joy and happiness as we give our greetings and express our hopes for brighter future to these young men and women who are now entering into either the world of work or to institutions of higher education. But may it be this way, the state of the so-called new normal would not prevent us from wishing and praying for these young men and women success in the application of whatever knowledge and skills they have developed while they were at the 4 walls of the campus of Ankileng National High School. On behalf of the administration, faculty and staff, including the officers and members of the Parents Teachers Association, I leave again my hopes and aspirations for the development and growth of a better and more progressive society with these young graduates as they take their places in our beloved communities. Again, congratulations. I thank you.
Before we end, in behalf of the Ankileng National High School family, I would like to thank the Radyo Sagada 104.7 FM for allowing us to be part of their program today. And of course, to our listeners, thank you so much for listening. And by the way, don't forget to subscribe and tune in at our official Facebook page, DepEd tayo Ankileng National High School to watch our live video of our virtual graduation.